Well, we know a lot of families are really struggling right now in this pandemic, and it's having an impact on pets also across the area.
Yeah, it sure is. The Detroit Dog Rescue says more and more people are calling because they're looking for help. Sean Lay shows us there is a way you can get involved.
Detroit Dog Rescue started rescuing dogs off Detroit streets during the foreclosure crisis. So 10 years later, how does this coronavirus crisis compare?
I'm seeing the same patterns that we were seeing in 2010. In 2010, we were, being called for some of the worst cases.
History repeating itself. Detroit Dog Rescue was formed out of the housing crisis, people unable to care for and keep their pets, and DDR rescuing dog after dog during that hard time for so many. DDR Executive Director Christina Rinaldi tells us now they've gotten more than 100 calls from dog owners, again in distress.
People are calling me saying, I have to surrender my dog. Oh, why is that? I can't afford to feed my dog. My unemployment hasn't come. I'm not getting the stimulus. I haven't seen my stimulus, and I can't feed my dog.
With 9 staff members and 80 volunteers, when coronavirus hit, DDR had to shut down its volunteer program. The good news, DDR's helpline is back online this week. Limited volunteers are coming back. And DDR has never stopped rescuing dogs during this crisis. However, donations and resources are drying up. Drop-off sites for sealed bags of food can be found on the DDR website, and people can become donors for $5 a month. Plus, DDR is still doing adoptions, virtual adoptions, complete with FaceTime home checks.
We're getting letters and notes from people saying, this dog is saving me from quarantine. We have a lot of people adopting who are quarantining by themselves. And these dogs are, I think in the end, we're going to see that healthcare workers and dogs really helped us during the pandemic.
But again, it's important to point out the Detroit Dog Rescue Helpline is back up and running this week with a limited number of volunteers. You can find the helpline number on the DDR website. We will connect it to our website. Click on Detroit.com. You can also find it right there. In Detroit, Sean Lay, Local 4.